Very, very little. I was 30 in 1968, which means I'm 100 today. I didn't pay attention to it. I was having a life, just divorced and in Europe, making a picture. My first movie I made in Yugoslavia, where I was for almost 8 or 9 months. So uh, it went by me. I wasn't aware of it. There's a book called American Judges. I think that's the name. I'm not sure. And each judge had 2 or 3 chapters in his career, and I read that, and the way Aaron wrote the character and the conclusion I came to when reading it was, I can't be anything but really evil. If he'd written the part where the judge was leaving his home on the way to the courtroom and he had a conversation with his wife or his children, I could find some human elements. But all you ever see of him is this corrupt man determined that these men will not get off free. And he's that way from the moment he walked on. One of the sentences I remember in one of the books was Julius Hoffman knew when he got out of his car the morning of the first day he was going to convict, and nothing would change his mind. He is frightening in many ways, I know, and not likable, but something about that's fun, actually, not to care. Well, you have certain obligations when you play a real life guy, although he was 5'6" and had a very large nose and kind of a strange offbeat face. Um, when it's a real person, even though no one knows him the way they do Nixon, you feel an obligation to stay within a certain boundary, use your imagination. For all I know, I'm meaner than he was, but my instinct was that he was mean. Fictional character, you can go anywhere you want. There's nothing holding you in. It was for me a very interesting role because I had to be stuck in one place. I didn't have a scene where I was walking or drinking something. It was always on my bench, with the very short scene in my chambers where I talk about the jurors who need to leave, which is my favorite scene. I love that scene.